Oh my god. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, honestly, might be a little bit bad timing since the ads are about to start, I think. But anyways, it should be fine. I think some of you probably won't get to experience the ads anyways, so you can just like move on with that. Kind of don't really remember too much of where we left off last time since it has been how many days already. I think the last time I streamed was probably Friday or Saturday, something like that. So it has been a while, I think. The Fate collab is definitely something I need to do a little bit faster. Although there were some spoilers I've seen online, but I've been trying to avoid it for the most part, just because it's like I want to experience it for myself. I just have to fix my hair for a bit. The wind is blowing it too much into my face. Is kind of annoying. This one though? Wait, actually. Oh shit. Oh no. Wait, I wasn't actually supposed to start that. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's see what Lancer has to say. Hey, it's been a while. The girl said that you're now the owner of the Holy Grail. Kind of spoiled it, but I mean, technically we did already know we were gonna win even beforehand, mostly because Hoyo themselves kind of spoiled everything, but that's fine. Hey, welcome to the stream, core producer. Oh my god, we're going to see how far we can get in today's story. But yeah, that old shorty Odie sure knows how to do business. He only decided to pass the problem off as a favor when the Holy Grail stopped granting wishes or summoning heroic spirits. Isn't that just like stealing the jewels from a treasure chest and tossing out the empty, broken box? Really? Were you gonna ask who are you again? That's so mean. Wait, what? Lancer's so chill, but I thought for sure he would have been offended. My god, thank you for redeeming the pizza. Doesn't that count for something? Forgetting me so easily is rather rude. Why haven't you disappeared? My god, all the pizzas. I can hear it now. Who knows, it's probably the result of some excess magical energy in the battle continuation ability. After everyone else vanished, I was the only one left behind. Seems like I won't be heading back to this run of heroes anytime soon. Hey, welcome to the stream, Dragon Jinwei. Okay, that is the first time I've ever seen you use that emoji. What is that? I'll consider those extra life hours as a gift of mercy from the Holy Grail. Okay, is the Holy Grail completely useless now? Theoretically, yeah, the Holy Grail's form remains, but its core is merged with the nature of this dream world, what you call Memoria. They really just solve every problem they have in Penacony with Memoria. But that's Skrull. I'm not sure what tricks he pulled, but he somehow extracted part of the ritual and turned it into a special simulation device. I had to admit, this world has some truly incredible mages. They're only about 80 or so, so I think. Mechanical rituals, cyber magecraft, same thing. Anyway, the modified Holy Grail still carries the original competition's logic, along with the lingering data of the Penaconian 12 hours. As long as you connect, it's still hard to get used to the modern terminology. Anyway, as long as you connect to the Holy Grail, you can relive the Penaconian Holy Grail War in the stream bubble. According to him, it will fill in the simulation data of the past riders using the user's memory as a medium. You may meet many old friends in the Holy Grail, but I'm honestly not interested. The Heroes Arena in Valhalla? Not ready to visit there just yet, though I suppose it might fit me more than the peaceful Elysian fields. Anyways, I've delivered Mr. Skrillin's message. It's time to waste the rest of my days outside. As for the rest, go and take a look for yourself. No, I wasn't actually supposed to do this. Yeah, he's quick to run, forget it. Let's check out what's changed in the modified Holy Grail. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not doing that for now, because I definitely was going to do other stuff first. Wait, I feel like there's something wrong with the overlays again. Could have sworn that was connected. Okay, wait, let's see if the chat connected properly. Okay, that should be fine then. Hopefully. Okay, I think if all goes well, I should be able to see the redeems properly again. I don't know what is it about, like some chat overlays making it like incredibly difficult to see things, but anyways. Okay, wait, back to the Age of Silence. Oh my god. I'm a little bit worried about doing this portion, if only because like a lot of people have expressed like the satisfaction with how slow this part was. I don't know. I mean, so long as I get to see adventuring, I'm pretty much golden, I think. He's like the only thing I usually play these things for anyways. Oh, what the? A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. Yeah, here we go. It's Scott again. Why does it sound like a dog barking? The IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can a guy share a few wild travel stories with his friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you is enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise. But alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! Seriously? It's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Oh, Rekka's voice is always so good. Oh my god, what's gonna happen now though? Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody, lead actor Scott. Whose perspective are we playing from? Director's cut OST, you all wake in a sealed chamber. The TV static crackles, singing Death's lullaby. Oh, it's a Ventrine! Wait, I did not expect him to show up exactly next to us. Oh my god. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As per cowboy and songster's companions, vanished without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Let me think, how will he bark this time? Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Oh, Adventure Eats a movie critic. That's so hilarious though when you think about it. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. He's like so... I'm just so happy how chill he is about all these things. Because you know, like, the thing I hate the most in, like, horror movies is when people split up. It's like, guys, please don't do the stupid thing. You know, like literally, if there's like five of you and there's only like one enemy, you have a higher chance of surviving if you all jump him at the same time as opposed to you splitting up and then like getting picked off one by one. It's like the stupid thing to do, and yet every single time they keep doing it. At some point, like the horror movie loses its appeal because it's like you don't feel like it's scary anymore. You just kind of just think like, oh wow, these guys are such dumbasses. Or you know, like when you enter a haunted house and then like feel like, oh, you know, I'm getting some bad vibes from this. It's just leave. You know, you could just walk out the door. Like, why would you force yourself to stay there and then get murdered and say like, oh my god, we shouldn't have stayed here? Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, what gave it away? Like the bad vibes, the creepy like haunted house, like the you know the blood splatters everywhere or something. Oh damn. Finished origami bird event and currently flying all over Teva level 40 Malvika. Hey, but congrats on getting Malvika. And yeah, at least the origami bird event is finished. That was definitely not as fun as I hoped it would be. I don't know why the first one was kind of okay, but like the second one is just like not so good anymore. So yeah. Anyways, a nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place is... This is already a fifth room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. Wait, who's someone talking? I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. What the? Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. I could hear that Fine on Eidolon is a lot more worth it than Ceridra. Well, actually, I think I might have heard something similar about that too as well. I think his E1 is probably okay. I don't know. Like, I can't really feel like Ceridra might be like super useful for like a lot of characters. I don't like it when they're too niche sometimes because it makes it difficult to like justify getting one of them. Kind of like how there's some characters that only fit into like specific teams and like that's it, and like they don't really work anywhere else. It's kind of like, nah, I don't really know. That's the same thing I felt when I got Lingsha, because everyone kept saying like, oh my god, Lingsha's so good, and she's like absolutely like amazing, like way better than Gallagher, but in reality most of the time I end up using Gallagher instead because it's like the value she gives wasn't as high as expected, so it's like really irritated about the whole thing. Now it's three blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frontlines. It's a little late to say all that. Listen carefully, this Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Sir, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I could see is the line of subtitles under the door with the name Adventuring slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'd have to spill 10 humility secrets that only my real master would know? What? You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people! Background characters, start acting scared. Even Adventuring's so pissed, look at his face. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals are banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now, the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. Yeah. It's the average Emporia's door. You're just stuck behind it forever. I don't really know why it takes so long to load, considering they've made doors in like every other region that opens like really quickly. So what is it about Emporia's that drags it out forever? It kind of reminds me of those days when in Genshin when you're waiting for the elevator just takes so damn long. You might as well just have teleported somewhere. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes in Penacony's vintage horror flicks. You watch rather wild films? Baisu, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right, I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just lazy copy-paste. I can't help it, like, Adventure is just so hilarious. Ow! Oops, sorry. I keep forgetting. Okay, wrong. Wrong hotkey. But yeah, okay, we're fine. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh? Scott's just screaming out, and out from the top of his lungs too. He's also a dumbass, honestly. Don't panic. Producer, I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? Excalibur! I can only read that last part. Wait, is that Saber's line? I'm guessing it's Saber's line. Yeah. Oh no, one of these days I'm going to have to translate that. Actually, should I try translating that now? Okay, wait, give me a second. I heard a new geocrystallized CPS is coming in early, not cry. Enjoy Navia supremacy while I can. Yeah, I heard that as well. I'm not entirely sure, but they did said her design was going to be nice, so who knows. Hopefully it actually works out well. Okay, wait, let us see. Oh my god, you know the funny thing about this is that, like, if you try putting the lines into Google Translate, just say Excalibur, Excalibur twice, even though that's not what it means. It's basically Excalibur, the sword of promised victory. Wow, that's a really good line. I wonder how well they're gonna do Geo though, because I'm not very optimistic because Geo can't really do much damage on its own, so. As expected, soon you'll see Penacony's greatest directors. For now, slip behind the scenes. So, what'll it be? Self-sacrifice, or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left to talk it over, but keep stalling and, well, tick-tick. Adventurine. Oh my god. What is the point of this thing here, though? Can we explore, like, the other rooms? I guess we can, but, like, I'm guessing there's nothing else to do here. Even the furniture is gone? Yeah! Archer's outline! It's only something, like, I feel like it would be better if they just shorten to, like, I am the bone of my sword or something like that, but everything else is just kind of, like, overly dramatic. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit, and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. What? Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Starlight's leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance this tune. Don't let it pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? The room's about to blow. I'll have to saw off my leg. Saw off Adventurine's leg? What class are you, bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my— What? Archer, you— How could you? How could you betray him? Oh my god. No need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, would it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. I knew it. Why did they even think they had to worry about a door of all things? Stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Man, we're so lucky we actually have Saber as our servant and like she actually likes us and nice to us. Look at Archer being so mean. Like what did we even do to him? And the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. Have created over 1,000 blades unknown to death nor known to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons, yet those hands will never hold anything, so as I pray. Wow, that is dramatic as fuck. Using brute force in a horror film? They're like spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to say, holy shit, this dude is so... that's so misogynistic, what the fuck? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. Look at that, even Saber is mad. Then you'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonists, take the stage.
逃げようとしたって無駄だぞ。主役である私がお前たちを見逃すと思うか？
What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe?
私はこのホラー映画の主役だ。当然この手でお前らを八つ咲きにする義務がある。
And this is fine. This is gonna be super easy anyways. 6 cuts in one go. Okay, not bad. Decent enough damage considering her relics are not like properly done yet. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Oh, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. It just disappeared. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world? Figures. Penacony's just a backwater speck with 10 amber ears. With no real legend or history, of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways, one by one, and turn you to obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you gathered with one another. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this, Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up on an interstellar junk market. So we're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatness weaknesses, like the one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Oh, this is Achilles! I still don't have any single good set for Finon. Honestly, yeah, it's so hard now to farm relics. I don't know what is it about, but my luck has been like incredibly bad these days, so I keep having to farm and farm and farm again. So I'm really thankful that the Planner Fisher thing event is starting soon. Tomorrow, right? If I remember. So at least this should hopefully give us more chances to get like something decent in the meantime. I was hoping he knows something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they got the upper hand now, they got no real way to finish us. The stats is the same as facial. Oh no. Wait, how are you building your fine? Are you building him with attack or with speed? I think I built mine with speed though, because I'm running him with I'm running him with Sunday and Bronya. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyways. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks. Basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who'll be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while his strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. Yeah, it's always hard to decide like whether you should use attack or speed, but I think it depends on your team comp. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp at reading situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if you can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marvel of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what that old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? Of course! Yeah! Yes, deal! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy working with Adventuring again. Yeah, you see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, this is... You know, it'd be funny if we ended up using like the whole canon team in this scenario. Where is Archer? Come on. The key! This is going to be a shitty ass team comp, but it's funny because it's these guys. Besides, the only one who really does... The one who does the most damage in this team is probably going to be Adventuring anyways. Endless corridor. Layout completely different from before. If you can't bring the space to calm, you might never find a way out. Okay, let's see. Let's see. How many times? Feels like we just looped back to where we started. If you don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Archer have timing for LC? Yeah, I think you can only get his light cone for free in this current patch if you get 200 rolls. Or basically if you spend 200 special tickets. Which I think is... Well, it might be a little bit difficult for some people if you didn't like save from previous banners, but I think for the most part it's probably doable. Especially if you like do a lot of exploration and like the events for this time around. Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't trap only us in your noble phantasm. Wait. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found a way out on the other side of the set. Everyone follow the music! I can't believe we're really saying stuff like that right now. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I sent you to ambush two mere low-threat characters. How did you still mess that up? And this music, why can't my noble phantasms suppress it? Looks like you've been dead for too long, forgot your own trade. Even in the silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Wait, really? Wow, Archery knows way too much about movies. Even I don't know any of these things. Okay, what is this on the ground? Investigate. Grady Films Anniversary Special now dominating 45% of Penacony's local film market. Grady's entertainment company stands as the city's most successful. As times change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? Wait, this is kind of long though. I don't think I can get the free LC. Oh, okay then. Well, it should be fine if you're not really planning on using Archer too much anyways. Ceredra? Wait, is Ceredra in this patch or like the next patch? Oh no, she's in the next patch, right? Oh, right. Wait, who's going to be in the second half of this banner then? I never really remember anymore. Is it Firefly? Okay, anyways. Not really necessary for me because I probably already have them anyways. Okay, never mind. I feel like that's not really important to read anyways. There we go. Hello there. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. You coward, pick on someone your own size. I'm not gonna waste a command spell on something like this. Wait, what? Oh my god, the Trailblazers' face, look how traumatized they are. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Don't hit my screen, your microphone! Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned the Berserker. That's it? The guards back in his Dana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom. Brilliant in both drama and action. Phase 2 will be Firefly Bay. Alright, it was like the... basically the Stellaron Hunters kind of vibe, I think. This terrible wardrobe, this nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort crawling my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. Command spells refresh 20 per 24 hours in FGO. I use them to fill my ult bar to full when needed. When using 3 at once, you can revive whole team with full ult charge. Oh wow, that seems interesting. Kind of annoying it's time gated though. That's kind of difficult. Were they X's or something? What are the chances? As a caster, you combat us. Quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. Archer is so weird, honestly, when you think about it. I have 30 pity and 20 pass, but lucky she's phase 2 banner. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a lot more time to save then if that's the case. An archer dual-wielding sword isn't qualified to talk about this. That's exactly my point. Archer's just a weirdo also. Okay, I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. This cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away, and you've been wrung dry of all worth. It's very overpowered. Imagine you don't have good DPS. You can only kill 2 HP bars of enemy, then you use them. Your whole team revive with full health and all ult charge. Oh, nice. I think FGO is like a turn-based game as well, right? I guess that makes sense then. I think it would be pretty useful that if like 24 hours. I guess you have to like actually plan it carefully. And why not work with me again like before? Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you stirring the opportunistic old fort? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course, even in death forgotten by the world. Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. I'm still... Aren't they exes? I have a feeling they are with the way they're talking to each other. This glue mode duel. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Nah, no planning, just use him as you like and use your friend's C5 character's DPS. Okay, fair enough. I feel like that's a strategy that's always gonna be useful in like most turn-based games that let you borrow other people's supports anyways. Oh, the director really went all in this time. Only less than 3% battle in which we cannot use our friend's servants. Oh, okay. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. I can never take Scott seriously when I hear his whole name. Like, it sounds so normal. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Just some private disagreements. Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now? Nah. You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink in face of demotion, moving from one puny post to another, and a cosmos in despair and misery. And this is what you called young and didn't know what you were doing? Scott is somehow most hated character on Twitter by Fate fans. Really? Why though? I kind of find him hilarious, but in a pitiful way. Like, he's like, oh, this guy seems so sad and pathetic, but he's hilarious that way. So I don't know. I think like I just can't really take him too seriously. And your little entourage of extras, you won't get to be cocky for much longer. Okay, oh god, that's a horrible mental image. Say your entrance line! Oh my god, you're such a dumbass! What the fuck is this? Thousand Face Scott. You got 7 ways to end your lives. 7! Yeah. At this rate, Adventure is gonna be the one doing all the damage.
コート、その戦い方はどうかと思うぞ。そういうお前は口先ばかりじゃないぞ。さっき手痛くやられていただ。
Oh, he not that. What the? Wait, what achievement was that? Time to eat.
命を捧げ、犠牲となったスコートたちを偲ぶためだ。
How did he still lose? We had such a shitty team comp that time. We did Archer and Archer did nothing. What buff do Mem give? Doesn't Mem do like some kind of advanced forwarding? And a lot of true damage as well, which is like really useful, I think. I actually haven't really paid attention in a long time. I just know like they're one of the best support units right now, mostly because of their true damage. I just like slot them into every single team that I can. And those dead weights weren't dragging me down. I've won ages ago. Oh yeah, I love crit damage too. Yes, that too. The true lone wolf walks alone. Only weak rabble sticks together. Are all the Scots just fighting each other? The Scots they start bickering, tossing blame around. What a scene! Oh, fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it. Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping into a horror flick? That's not just miscast, but an insult to the lens. We're just watching all this drama unfold, like them fighting each other. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine. Hey, Scott didn't even reply. That was supposed to be a funny line from us. Quiero. Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew, you had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Oh my god, there's an act 2! What the? I thought we were done! Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off though. Each night the clock hand will leave Each night the clock land will reveal its unknown side. As a protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now a terrifying enemy standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Oh, we look so sad! Saber, help me! Bring it on! I'm not scared! Don't let me get to your head. Battle reality marble with reality marble life. Oh my god. Jujutsu Kaisen. I wonder when the next season is coming out. I've been waiting for it for so long. But honestly, like the only part I was interested in, like Gojo Satoru's past with Geto, I think that was probably the most interesting part. I don't know how everything else is going to go though. Should I kill him? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. I mean, honestly, I think if you had tried to murder us in our sleep, you probably would have exploded right next to us, so I don't know. Probably better not to, like, attack the walking stellar on disaster. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. I guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses, disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into triple stuffed Stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. I think the impact of that line is definitely like a lot less than I expected it to be, considering there's like no audio at all. I'd sent a schedule list for some anime, but in that Jujutsu Kaisen just says production decided. Yeah, I saw that list as well. I don't know. I'm not really. I did not expect Frieren to be 2026. I thought it was going to be this year, so now I'm disappointed. And also, I don't remember seeing Dungeon Meshi or like Delicious in Dungeons. I'm kind of worried that that might not be coming anytime soon as well. It's like, oh my god, when are all of my favorite shows coming? Although I am watching a new one on Netflix now, Gachiakuta? Was that the name of it? It seems pretty cool. I think there's just maybe like 1 or 2 episodes. And what else was I watching? There was the summer Hikaru died, which is fun. It's so incredibly weird sometimes. I don't know, but it's okay. I think I'm just kind of interested in how the story goes. According to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Really? I already read the whole manga for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. I don't know, I think a lot of people are not particularly happy with the way it ended, or is it just me? Because, like, what's his name again? The creator just keeps, like, killing off characters way too easily for no reason, and it kind of, like, loses the impact after you do it enough times. A lot of dark anime have also outlined. Oh yeah, yes. Takopi's original Sin. Yes. I started watching that also. But I kind of found it really slow, so I ended up reading the whole manga, and I just read it in like one sitting. It's just 2 volumes. It was like what, 18 chapters? It was a lot shorter than I expected. So I don't know. I mean, it's okay. The story's not bad, but like not as good as I expected it to be, considering how much praises people kept giving to it. I think the story was a little bit more shallow than I expected, but it's okay. I think. I think the animation mostly carries the work for it. Anyways, I enjoyed the anime a lot more than the manga. I think the pacing's more normal there, and the manga feels too short. Like it kind of felt rushed. Because I think 2 volumes just to put out that kind of story was like a little bit too optimistic, I think. Yeah. Um, Maybe it develops from a novel series. As I know the story is already complete, it really is just like two volumes and like that's it. I don't really know if they're going to like expand anymore though. They've had a younger, prettier girl slap the name something on her and put her on stage, and you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name Miss Note will be mine. It's hard to find manga though sometimes. Like I can't really like find good websites that have a lot of the ones I want all in one place. I end up having to like jump between so many different sites just trying to figure out like, oh, maybe this one has like more chapters and maybe this one has less chapters. Kind of like that. It's frustrating. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Let go of Miss Note. Monsters, surrender, face justice. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Hands. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy's servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem just like another hollow loudmouth, like Grady. Figures, you foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in like Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. Yeah, now it's hard. Manga Kakalot and Manga Dex were goaded till it got sick. Yeah, Manga Dex. It was really sad about what happened to it. And as far as I know, they were actually trying to like do it properly by like actually encouraging you like, oh here, like you should like buy the official ones if you can, something like that. But yeah, in the end it's like oh yeah, yes, I think I also read from that site that one's also pretty decent. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something and get you ripped off from this note. Are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me. Wait, why is Saber here? Did she just show up? What nonsense are you feeding Starlight this time? I didn't wait, this is really the time to towel to the grown-ups. Yeah, sorry Archer, but you've been mean to us. And you also ditched adventuring. Like, where is he? I wanna see him so bad. Free meals and so glad. Seriously? So glad and 2 balls of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon. If you got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance of your employer's offering. I'm still so salty that most of this collab is just silent. Like, why even put the effort of like voices and the only one we hear majority of the time is Scott? I mean, I like him enough, but like, at the end of the day, this collab is like for Fate characters, you know? I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him? Or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. so, so this is what the scene is about. No one. I was kind of curious why I saw Saber suddenly on top of like a T-Rex. I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars? That's what the writing skill is for. Call it leader charisma, my friend. Our abilities prioritize over yours. You traitors! One pep talk and you're switching sides? You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the king of Knight's Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. Bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lamray III. Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king! If you kill me, you'll vanish too! They're still my familiars. Yeah, I really don't like the design of these things. I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now, to make matters worse, its enemy came to save me. I want if Hoya fixes Saber ult. Is there a problem with Saber's ult right now? This is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. Well, Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Okay, but where is the Ventrine? We're just running. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she soon split into pieces. It took me a while to find even these few. Really? Or those are like her most like, iconic things? Oh right, I saw that as well. I think people were also commenting about that. How when she does her ult animation and it ends up switching hands somewhere in the middle, and people were like so confused about that. I don't know, will they actually put effort into changing it? But also, like, who messed up in the first place? Like, how do you not notice something like that? I mean, you deliberately put effort into, like, animating it, which means it was, like, an explicit choice, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure they went through, like, a bunch of different variations before they decided on, like, a specific animation they wanted to use. I figured I managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You have done extremely well as Grady who plays dirty. This kind of reminds you to try not to have challenge. Are we trying to be mean right now? Oh my god. Trailblazer. Beta tester messed by leaking more, not testing much. Yeah, I thought, sometimes I kind of wonder how they even decide on beta testers because, like, a lot of them don't really feel like they're doing their jobs properly because you have, like, so many complaints about characters, and yet, like, the only thing is just say, like, oh, this is the new animation. It's like, yeah, but, like, but what are the problems? The power scaling, the weird ass techniques, and all that stuff. I don't know. You probably should spend more time fixing those kinds of issues instead. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want, she's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. That old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down into the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally tried to reconnect. Theoretically, if you can reunite all the me's... We summoned the Aeon of Harmony. You combine into a giant robot. You go back to normal. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? I mean, you're not really that much better either. That's kinda she need to use both hands to use her ult. In Fate Zero, her hand got injured by Lancer. She was unable to use ult. I think in this case, I think people are pointing out like how in the start of the animation, Saber, I think when she's holding the sword in front of her, she's using like one hand on top of the other, but then when she actually swings the sword, she switches hands. Something like that. If, for example, let's say in the first animation, the left is above the right hand, and in the second animation, it's like she's flipped it, so people were like kind of confused about that part. Are you really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. Let Archer stay? And let Saber stay? And let Saber stay. That's indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Starlight. That's all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Archer just say the most out-of-pocket things for no reason. Archer may have a sharp tongue, but when it comes down to it, he's a solid ally. Master, best of luck to you. The Robins. Robins cast their blessing-filled gaze your way. Not that you can actually see their eyes. Okay, let's see. Come on, where's Adventurine? Are we going to enter, like, the middle cutscene? Huh? Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Oh? Ah, okay, joke. Joke, I didn't notice the door here at the side. Here we go. Oh, is that Robin? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart? Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Well, Robin is way too nice. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Scott of Justice? So that's why it's suddenly being so nice? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying. Oh my god, he's mad again. Teo kashite kure. Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks and you're forced into the outline of Brother Han. Again! No! No! I don't want to do this again. Oh, they turned people into cartoon animals? Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? Yeah, the mechanics feel entirely different. Help! Don't tell me all I can say is again. Where's my rocket launcher? I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let a very urgent They even lost the ability to speak rationally? Maybe we should just leave him. It's not like he was all that helpful anyways. What so rude. He let out terrified. So you can understand that. Huh. Guess I can't just leave him. Can you make sense of what he's saying? Of course. Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. Hey! Hey! Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly in Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. He really wants to tell Archer he needs the Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe he should look around for clues? Okay, wait, let me check what's this YouTube video about. Okay, in the first one, yeah, the first one. In the first animation, she has her left hand above her right. And then later on she switches. Yeah, right over left, and then later it's left over right. Okay, so that was the... yeah. Oh, they fixed it? Okay, that's nice. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Oh my god. Wait, this the adventuring has this little coffee drink in front of him. Man, I feel like I definitely did not drink enough for today to be like reading every single line in this whole quest. All the best, ultra cool Hanu Trailblazer. I believe you can defeat the baddie. Okay, I did not. I should not have said that. Oh, friend, I'll be rooting for you. Okay. And what does Archer have to say? He's so tall, my god. Enough messing around. Let me think how we can lift this curse. Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. Every TV? That's kind of insane though when you think about it. Like, how did they have that much effort and time for something like that? But is there something weird about this TV, or is it part of the solution to the curse? Honkai's kind of 3D visual novel in a nutshell with good cutscenes. Yeah, I just wish like the cutscenes were longer instead of like making the dialogue portions too longer. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question and the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's a no, kick twice. TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick. We're just gonna keep kicking Scott every single time. By usual Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Kick like crazy! What is happening to Scott right now? He's just getting so weird. Trace on! Oh my god, he used this skill! I remember this from the anime! When he uses it to repair electronic devices, right? I think at one point he uses this to like sever people's like mana pathways or something. Kind of like if you were going to cut blood vessels and then you like rip them apart, and like how even if you try to connect them back together, they'll never heal the same way anymore. And so like your mana output or your like general strength overall decreases a lot, right? That was so iconic. I keep forgetting that Archer's actually like this is Emiya, but like an older version of Emiya. He actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating! That doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Oh, there's Boothill! Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger serving justice. Die, you son of a fork! Long time no see. That's only been a little while. Ever since that shirthead sucked me into a TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? A prisoner? Yeah, it's the weird Scott. About Scott of Justice. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised too. Scott actually has justice in him? He trusts the son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general de Xianzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in a kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? Every trotter deserves a second cookie? And Miyashiro, the only way was covered in Fate's saying Night was cause of ruin, but end up betraying her too. Archer's typical shady guy who do not fear to change side and stuff. Wait, really? Oh, I kind of thought he was like mostly nice. I don't know. I feel like it's been way too long since I watched the anime, so I don't really remember much about him. I just remember at one point, like Archer was that he was standing somewhere with Rin, I think, and she was asking like, "Oh, how good is your eyesight?" And he's saying like, "Oh, I can count like every single bolt on like that steel bridge over there," something like that. Well, since the victim herself said so. What do you mean unreliable, master? Adventuring's plenty reliable. You're the one who lost him. It's your job to look for him, you know? Don't have so much time to be reading all of these things. One bullet to fudge them and we're done here. Thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. What the fuck? Hey, is that supposed to be us? Hey, we have plot armor on our side. Scott took the fatal hit meant for you. Don't you dare die on me! Tell Lakshmi the night.
正義のスコートなんて正義とは名前の一つに過ぎないケロ
Oh my god.
早く治療してくれようやくこいつらを
If your worthless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated Starlight already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on intact. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration.
私のお尻はどうなるけ
You don't even have a behind. Just hang it up and the pain will be gone. Just one more bullet and no more pain. Oh, Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. What gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. He's kind of guy who is called to typically assassinate problematic people by the systems, and he is the one who chose that job. That's why he wanted to kill Shiro, so he won't make that choice because he was tired of it. Oh, fair enough, man. This guy is like way too much history. Wait, what is this? Is that supposed to be some kind of lobster? Oh, that looks mildly traumatizing. Okay, never mind. For some bizarre reason, I have this sudden urge to dance with this jerk. How is your powers range so wait, I feel like I'm missing. Behold the clockwork invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages easily rewritten at will. Yeah, Bootil's muted. You dare use my own powers against me, Grady? Messing with your bro Boothill? Big mistake. Come on, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotional state back to normal. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadows of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Possible. Just use clockwork to turn everyone's emotion to pure despair. Ugh, how trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Why is that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you in your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's #1 weak spot yet? How's your logic? How was your magic resistance that blocked the mental attack? Besides his emotion manipulating powers, this guy's nothing but walking weak points. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope in the future after all. Despair? Please, I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forest. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people become nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Yeah, who are you anyways? A hardworking guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair. But to break me? Your fake illusions don't even come close. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Oh, adventuring, you're back! Working Void Song Whale. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something, alright. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me! Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Oh, it's a sleepy Robin. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvene. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. Sunny will absolutely kill me dead. Wouldn't 7 of her be more powerful anyways? My resonant isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see, these are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Well, congrats, Robin, you're finally back. I decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, after this short dialogue, hopefully I think I should probably stop for the night. I'm getting sleepy even though it's slow. I think it's mostly because I don't really get to see adventuring that much anymore. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to be let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still some time to change your mind. This streamer's just straight up going for the kill. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to skip my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. Second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. What? Wait. Why are we suddenly... The moment Shurin got out of screen. I know. I know. Why is Scott always worrying about his butt? What happened to his butt anyways? But yeah. Shurin is peak. I I get so distracted when he's not around. Oh, wait, why is Scott with us all of a sudden? Hero's blood, monster's blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of pioneering age live for. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Even Boothill is complaining it's so repetitive. Oh, even a proper prisoner, a pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you're planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even... Sometimes these lines feel so strange. Like, I can't imagine Saber saying these things. I don't know, or is it just me? It feels so weird. Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old OT, I'll file a claim for his accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Planet 6 from outer space is no survivors. Since you've shown no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director adventuring, huh? He's trying to suck up to adventuring already. Bro, this dude. He's so embarrassing. The earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated OT's group specifically for this moment to help you win the Holy Grail. It's the only one who truly deserves it. There it is, Scott's special begging technique. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitments, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I'm part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director Adventure, this is my show of commitment to you. Deploying Stop Access one-click noble phantasm skip. Did we just skip through this entire section? Everyone, please stop acting. Lyndon Scott, well, he's basically saying, well, fuck me. How could there be an audience so uncultured? He skips all the best parts of the movie. Are they just making fun of having added the skip button in this version? It's the result of my entire life's work, and it was trash. You know nothing. I'm the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company, Penacony. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly in filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would have never achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs? Oh, as a master of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success. But the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can feel the limits of your audience patience. It's just an endless, cliche-ridden, silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Damn, adventuring's so harsh though. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer? But I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. These guys are like such a fun team, I swear. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Are we here? Oh my god, this is the scene? Is this going to be like that cutscene soon? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old OT? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we joined forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Why is everyone fighting for Adventuring's side? They all just keep trying to yank him. You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? He's just so chill throughout this whole thing. He's like completely different from when he was during the Penacony story quest, because he's like back then he was like stressed and like kind of like on a deadline. Here's just like breezing through everything for fun. Of course it's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you've actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Look, he's definitely not happy about this though. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. You're not seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail. Apologies, I wasn't being honest. I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show you my goodwill. Let's move on to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. The Golden Gatekeeper, lead actor, Aventurine.
あーちゃん 君は僕のサーバントとしてもちろんついてきてくれる。
Yes, oh my god, she finally has the voice lines now. Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grade are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth.
ダメなら少しくらい卑怯な真似をしたっていいと思わないかい？
Hey, why is Archer so mean? Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end well. This won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Adventuring? What? So you still refuse. I should use my command spells to force you into submission. But I hate brands on the flesh that bends someone to another's will.
他人をどうこうするのは嫌いでね。
Kinda feel like we're doing Archon Quest in English with VA Strike. Yeah. This was definitely a wrong move on their part. I feel like a lot of people definitely would have complained about this.
するといいよ。ただ立場を変えないとゲームの全体が見えない時もある。
What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. He thought about Gilgamesh, isn't he? But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Fantastic, 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles, turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Adventuring, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Oh my god, he's so pretty. Ah, man, I miss you so much, Adventurine.
この明かりは星のエクスカリバー聖剣解放
ベッド。
Okay, I definitely need.
出そう。
I am the Unlimited Blade Works
いい目だ。
カラドボルグトレソン
俺がやる。いける。終局は空から落とす。買いだ。
戦前
ストライクエ
断水
ア指示マスター前
Mana burst? What is that about? Wait, we can see the buff. We can see the mems buff, I think. This one, friends together, crit damage increases by 58%. So much crit damage, how much? Oh, wow, okay. That's not bad. Oh, this one first.
明かりは星の希望エクスカリバー聖剣解放
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an easy fight anyways.
敵の位置はもう分かっただろう、アーチャー。今だ。とどめよ。
Wait, that was so short! Ah! Adventuring, you're so smart, but that was so short!
なぜいつも怪物の現れる場所を見抜けないのか。
Oh my god.
続く限り怪物。
This is supposed to be like the most iconic cutscene in this whole thing, but it's like... It was just like not even a minute long. Why? Yeah, well, I mean, technically in this scenario, like his goal was like not even to like win against us, it was mostly just to find Rekka. So that's why he ended up asking Archer to like shoot in that other specific direction. No wonder why. I was kind of confused why he was like pointing differently. Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set.
監督のカメラから誕生するからだ。君の気配遮断はつまるところ映画の登場人物がカメラの向こうにいる監督を感知できなくなるというものなんだろう。
Adventure's so good. He's such a film buff.
ホラー映画の根幹であり、カメラの中心に捉えられる存在。そのため、奴らの目は常にカメラを向いてる。だから怪物を演じるスコート君には君が見えた。
Wow. Adventure just casually showing off how smart he is.
乾杯だ。まさにその通り。何もカメラの後ろに隠れた悪魔がスクリーンから本物の怪物を目の前に登場させる。これは私が最も得意とする手法だったんだが、どうしてわかっ
言ってなかったっけ？グレイディ、僕は君のファンなんだ。
I reserve judgment on your film taste. No wonder you know his films so well. Wait, weren't you the one who roasted him so hard before?
数百年も前に死んだダサくばかりの三流監督を戦略投資部のお偉いさんが評価するとは思えない。
And then now Grady's offended too. That's like, but that was a pretty bad lie.
気持ちはありがたいが、どうやら嘘が下手なようだ。
Wow, so mean.
もう少し自信を持ってもいいと思うよ、監督。前にたまたま君の一作目を見たことがあってね。気になってグレイディシネマズの歴史を調べたんだ。映画館に入る前に面積事項を確認させてサインさせる。本物の記憶域ミームをホラー映画の上映中に
what? What kind of marketing tactic is this?
マーケティング戦略は時代をはるかに先取りしたものだった。
Did he straight up release monsters in the middle of a movie?
市場のニーズを鋭く察知し、限られたコストで最高の効果を生み出す。驚きを禁じ得ない手腕だよ。もし当時の君と出会っていたら、間違いなくマーケティング部門に席を用意していた。
惜しいなあ。今さらこんなところで認められるとは。
一生裕福に過ごせるはずだったのに、全財産を映画に注ぎ込んで理想の芸術を追い求めた。それだけで、けれどあなたがしたことは、
昔時計屋にも同じようなことを言わ人は死ぬと。
Oh, poor
どうでも
Grady.
よくなるようだ。
だったら、そろそろオーディさんの計画を教えてくれないかな。彼が本気で願いを叶えるつもりなら、適当にマスターを雇って参加させ、バラエティ番組のようにあらかじめ結果を決めておけばよかったんだ。なのに、わざわざ制御できない人たちを呼び集め、成立するかもわからない聖杯戦争を開催した。
ここへ来る前にオーディさんから予備案について話された。彼も聖杯もそこで待っている。オーディさんの話を聞き、せっかくだ。ファンサービスということで私の考察を教えてあげよう。オーディさんがあなたたちを選んだ理由は。
グレイディの話は信用できるのでしょうか？
このピノコニーに大劇場よりも番組のフィナーレにふさわしい場所はないさ。ところでブートヒル、なんでそんな目で僕を見てるんだい？
あんたみたいな目の肥えたやつが服装もそうだが、さすが我がマスターのセンスといったところ。
Why is Archer always throwing shade at Adventuring?
マスターなんて上下関係を隠さない無粋な呼び方より、さっきのミスター・アベンチュリンの方が僕はいいんだけど。
見たか赤色の兄弟、商売をやる連中はみんな同じだ。罵りだろうと皮肉だろうと全部笑顔で受け止めちまう。まるで
では仰せのままにミスター・アベンチュリン。
決戦は劇場ですか。
Mm-hmm.
王李さんはすでに戦場を整えて甲状腺に集まって
Siege and warriors assemble to assemble to storm the walls.
私も一緒に行くわ。ノーツガールさんを連れ戻さないと。
The princess rescue mission is on! Time to gang up on the old man, make Odie pay for emotional damage. Yeah, I'm still salty about how most of this quest didn't even have voice lines. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else not far away? He's slowly slipping away with hushed steps.
そういえばブートヒル、スコート君の所属を知らなかったよね。
Yeah, Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from? Adventuring flashed a grin more sinister than the devil's own. His lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, and a wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. Oh my god. No, Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream.
すっきりした。さあ行こうぜ。
Adventuring and okay, yeah, let's just end it here, I think. Okay, we finally ended at a good moment. Oh, thank God. You can take a break. I think this will probably be it for today, just so at least we have like one more thing we can do in the next stream on Thursday. But yeah. I'm still kind of like laughing at how we're actually Adventuring actually has a colleague who likes Robin. But he's surprised he's like actually willing to go through all of that. The two acquaintances seem to be talking about path. Let's not interrupt him from now. Okay, is that it? Is there no one else to talk to? Okay, that seems a little bit abrupt, but I guess. Yeah, what does this guy have to sell? Yeah, I know, right? He really just... I can't believe, like, thanks to Adventuring, end up being able to finish your stream without, like, passing out. I could have sworn I was, like, so close to just ending the stream right then and there, because it's like, yeah, I have no energy, but then, like, Adventuring came on screen again, it's like, hooray! So yeah, okay. We stopped at a good point, so we're definitely going to finish like the rest of it on Thursday, and I think if there's enough time, we'll probably continue with the game mode as well, the collaboration event, which I'm not really sure if it's gonna be any fun, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't drag it out as much either. But yeah, thank you again so much to everyone who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time. Thank you for watching Churin's story with me, as usual, and like, I hope you enjoyed my kind of mediocre voice acting throughout the whole thing, considering they just basically made it a silent film and the cutscenes were so damn short. I did not expect that they were gonna be as short as they were, considering like they were already revealed in the trailer. But yeah, I guess shouldn't have expected too much. Anyways, okay. See you guys on Thursday. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and goodbye for now.